offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they hand. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on first down, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Garoppolo looks to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Wait, 20. 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Regular.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
11.
On second down now, it's Coleman. Second down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. This one complete to Coleman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Garoppolo now. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go, go.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. First down, here's White. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 17, Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Wait, set. Ready? Mark 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Right there. Hey, 66. Right there. 54 Mike. Buzz. That's hey,
from the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Second down and goal. Brady has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 30, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach, his head coach, to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch 54. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Hey, second.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down in the end zone. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The incompletion. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
It's caught by Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third. 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's got room. 18 yards. First down, Niners.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 23 yards on the play.
First down, 49ers. 12, fellas, here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. This is Coleman with the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Protein spill. Shadow.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Exit. Crunch. Hey, ball 66.
To throw is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Michel. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 56 yards on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to go back to Edelman, and that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady, they'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. 50.
One final try now for Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I got tired of complaining, I got up and changed my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day these take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready, 95, 56. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Tackles. Kill.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
And it's third down. Ready. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting. Good track. Good track.
Now Breeze on third down. And that will be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Pulled in at the 24. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
To throw is Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. On the ground, this is Kamara. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he finds Cook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Now Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Breeze now. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. On 2nd and 9. Mahomes caught here by Bell. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze looking here for Smith downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tick drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. He's got a 1st down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. On 1st down, Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Single, slot. Hey, run it out. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's scene 6.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. He brings the kickoff back 85 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Stay with us.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the screen. Watch his hand.
Now it's Mahomes again. It's Kelsey on the ground. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mahomes now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Yellow.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left.
Let's go.
Yellow.
Mike 54.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Yellow.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They run it again with Camaro. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Running with Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Check, watch the before, I know he ain't got it. Alpha.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. "35 yards that time on the punt, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook, 27 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes firing complete. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. I don't think you got it. Let's go.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, they complete it to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Right there. 54. 54, Mike.
Mahomes will try again on second down. And this is caught by Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 48 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
Let's go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. You ain't doing nothing today.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes dancing to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. So after the INT, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Breeze to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Mahomes to throw. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. 15. Delta.
Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now this throw caught left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back to throw, Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken.
And got his man complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
21.
Breeze is looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.